Everything's broken. Let's unsnap. And let's see. What we can get up to tonight. Water bottle over here. Of course, that's gonna kill my frame rate because reasons. Things you gotta go through to live stream these days. Things you gotta go through to live stream these days. Makes you wonder, is it really worth it? When you get up in the morning and the whole world is against you and technology just wants to break. Is it worth it, I ask myself. Yes it is, for the fails. It's worth it for the fails, Paul. Always worth it for the fails. That's what they tell me. Alright. So, I was supposed to be streaming Just Cause 3. The eagle-eyed will notice this is not Just Cause 3. This is actually Project Cars, which I wasn't going to stream until tomorrow night. Just Cause 3 decided it needed like the world's slowest update. Literally, I had it on for 10% and I got maybe 6% in 10 minutes, 6%, which when you're on the kind of internet speed that I'm on, that's not good. We're supposed to be much, much faster than that, but it is what it is, so we're going to change things around. Hopefully by tomorrow night Just Cause 3 will have updated. We can play it then. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and continue our Formula B career in Project Cars. And today, I believe, we are qualifying at Dubai. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this. Mega Smithy. Hello, Smithy. How's your week been? Realize you can probably still only see half of my face, so at the risk of breaking everything, let's slide that back a bit. Maybe I had it in the right position earlier, who knows? I moved it. Not too bad, not too bad. Had some snow, fortunately it hasn't settled or anything. So here we are at Dubai. We're gonna head out on track and try to see how well we can qualify for this. I went ahead and I did some free practice at this racetrack this week, and I have to say that I'm impressed. It's a really fast flowing track, a lot of fast corners, a couple of heavy braking zones, not so many overtaking opportunities, but for what it is, certainly it's a good circuit and we can push really hard here. Really happy with it. Oh, try not to light the tyres up. Cold tyres always a killer coming out of the pit straight, so we're going to take it easy on this warm-up lap and we're going to still freaking spin because that's how this game works. You want to pass me, buddy? You want to pass me? Go ahead. I'm not going to fight you on my warm-up lap, but right, this section here is insane at full racing speed. You can really attack through here. And then we have this straight coming up, which is best overtaking opportunity on the circuit past this corner. Deploy some curves, get some tyre warming going up here, and try not to bin it into the barriers. Basically, don't be a noob, Paul. Great, nice for this hairpin, and try not to do that. We still have some cold tyre issues going on here. Means we can't quite get full throttle yet, so we just have to measure it and hope that for the next lap we can put in a good flyer. Also, I turned the AI up from the last race. They're at 75% now, and they're a whole lot more competitive. So we should have a bit of a race on our hands. Hopefully we can qualify well and get the jump on them at the start of the race. We'll be doing both races tonight, feature and sprint race, as we did last week. Holy shit, can you not wait, you fucking asshole? Qualifying, buddy. There ain't no point trashing your car just to get ahead of me. Fast car. I'm not moving for him. I'm on a flying lap. He can back off. If he wants a space, he can wait. They don't yield when I have blue flags for them. I'm not yielding to them. Besides, I know for a fact that I can take this section of the track a lot faster than he can, so booyah sucks to you. You play nice with me, I'll play nice with you, and you ain't playing nice there, buddy. Not too aggressive through here, we don't want to spin us straight up. Get on the curves. Drive off the track because I was looking at the goddamn Twitch comments. Okay, we have some driftage going on there. That's not good on a qualifying lap. And that's blown that. We might have to go again. We might have to go again. Maybe we can get this braking zone right. Quite a tight corner this is. No point getting on the gas too early. We'll just light the rears up, spin around. Gently through here, kiss this. Or put all four wheels off the track, you know, whichever takes your fancy, I guess. And the gas nice and early. This some bitch is still all over us, right? P5. Well, we can do a little better than that, Paul. P6. We need to go again, because we can do better than P6. Nice and flat through there. Don't attack this curb too much. The brakes there. Gently back on the throttle. Kiss this apex. Miss it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Wasn't my intention. Now, give it some curves. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 0.019. Healthy lap. Get the braking right here. That's a bit late. That's a bit late. That's quite a lot late. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, you've fucked this lap up, Paul, haven't you? Buddy, you have made a mess of this lap. Your Sector 2 time is going to be shocking now. Okay, well, spinning it there is really not going to help either. Fight some oversteer. Wow. 3/10 for being shit? The hell are they driving at in the middle sector? Maybe driving that middle sector shit's the way to go, huh? Who knew? Sure as hell not me. Tight, Paul. Keep it tight. Now floor it. There we go. P1. 3/10 of a second. past and I'll stay out of his way. Cruise back to the pits. See if anybody gets close to the lap time. Stay out of this guy's way, he might be on a flyer. Okay, I'm sorry, didn't mean to block you. Only just noticed you were coming up. God, this car's really oversteering. Could just take the option to return to pit box, I suppose, but let's make this semi-realistic and cruise back around. Stay out of these guys' way. Don't want to spoil anybody's qualifying laps, we want them to have a go. Let's be fair. Oh yeah, somebody just set P2. Might be necessary to go again here because I just got bumped straight down to P3. How about that? They are really competitive today. Well, P4, I'm falling away here. I might have to clock this up and go again. Let's go for it. Let's see if I can get a better lap time out of me. I really want to be starting in the midfield pack if we can help it, because this is a fast first corner and they do not take any prisoners. Alright, Paul, let's go for it, buddy. Three tenths didn't cut it. Well, you fucked it up at the first corner, haven't you? Well, maybe not. Might have got away with that, actually. Might just have carried enough speed there to get away with that. Okay, well, too much curb. I'm gonna have to pull a lap out here if we want pole. Oh yeah, we're on this. I don't mind telling you. We are on this. We got the time in us. Know that for a fact. Right on the brakes. Too wide. Nicely done. Look at this. Yeah, we're on it. We're on this like a rash. All over it. Took that wider than I needed to, but it shouldn't matter. We can afford a couple of tenths there, I think. Oh yeah! 8 tenths of a second! Smash that one if you got it, boys. Smash that if you got it. I don't think you do. I think that gives us pole. Right, now we'll bring it back to the pits. That was a hell of a lap, if I don't mind saying so myself. That was a stonking effort. I like that one. That could be good enough. That could be good enough. Brake before the 100-meter point. That's where we need to be braking for this corner, I think. And leaving it a bit too late, but it doesn't matter so much now. We're just on a cruise lap back to the pits. This guy catches us, we'll let him go. Don't want to be interfering with his qualifying lap. But let's do it. We're going to move over and let him go. I think technically I was parked on the racing line there, but technicalities. He had enough speed and enough room to get past us, so what does it matter? Alright, let's bring her into the pits. Watch that barrier there. Close that. Return to pit box. Monitor. Let's see what people have got. Right, I'm a 45.8, he's a 46.2. Now that might just be more than he can cope with. Let's take some water here. Two minutes left if you got an answer, buddy. I don't think you do. He's down to 5th, so... Oh, down to 3rd. Oh, I've made a minor misjudgment, I think. I'm not going to get the pole. I thought my lap was too good. Have some Jack. I have Trooper. But I was saving that for tomorrow night. Don't drink and drive. I'm down to 4th. Shit. I thought my lap was good enough. Apparently not. I'm way off. He's like a 45.3 for 2nd. 43.7? Jesus. This guy is on it. 1:43.761. I don't think I've got time. I haven't got time to go out again. I've left it too late. Jesus. Well, there you go. Challenge them to have an answer, and it turns out they do. Who knew that, right? It's what you get when you get cocky. Ah. How low I'm going? Down. This is not going well for me. This is bad. I'm going to be well down the order here. I thought I'd done more than enough to get pole. I'm going to have a fight on my hands, it looks like. Well, should make for an entertaining video. If nothing else. Trooper's good, but tonight's beverage of choice is bottled water. Because I tell you, with this game, playing this game when you're sober is bad enough. Playing it when you're drunk would be a nightmare. So, we ended up 10th. We ended up, holy shit, 2.0 seconds off pole. Well, we made a terrible misjudgment there. We thought we had pole, and it turned out we didn't. We even got thrashed by our teammate by over a second. Well, we're going to have to dig deep for this. Yeah, well, still, you know what? We're racers. Got my McLaren hat on here, my team hat. We're not fazed by having a race. Let's just hope we can keep it clean through the first corner, because I don't like the AI on this through the first corner. They're a little bit aggressive.
Green, green, green.
You stay on your line there, buddy. Gonna have to pull out some maneuvers to win this race. But we'll give it a go. Go outside. I'm going outside of you. Holy shit, where the fuck did you come from? Lap time, yeah, I cut the track because he was up my inside and hit me. I didn't have much choice there. Okay, well, he's just going to come straight across our nose. Okay, well.
Box, box, box. Let's see if we can fix it.
This is why I don't like the AI so much. They do not recognize when you're on the brakes. I'm not going to restart this race like just for a puncture or because the car's pulling left or some shit like that, but when I lose a wheel, it doesn't really give you much option but to restart the race when you lose a wheel on the first lap. My god, they're aggressive at 75%. This is what I needed to do in the first video last week. Okay, I'm coming up your inside. Outside, whatever. Shake it all about, do the hokey cokey, and I think that's me with possibly a puncture. I have no idea what position I was in before I went off there. Okay, well, you're on the inside of me, that's cool, I'll give you the space. I can take this guy before the braking zone. Too deep. Is he outside? No, he's conceded. Wow, we have got a race! Jesus, on our hands today. Way too late braking for that corner. Way too late. You're my teammate, bro. I don't want to hit you. Let's keep it clean. Teammates don't want to take each other out. We can help it. Still up inside. We give him the space. It was a little bit deeper than I intended, but it worked, so... We gotta fight. We gotta fight for this. A lot more of a fight than it was last week, I don't mind telling you. Just realized that I need to tilt that forward a little bit so it actually gets my face rather than just missing out my chin. Wow, look at these two going at it in front. They are giving no shits as they're racing wheel to wheel. We can have them though. Might be able to get both of them.
Pile on the pressure. This is great stuff. You're going to do him in the next few laps.
Are they going to touch? He's gone wide. Can I get around the outside of him? No, not going to put our car in a position where it's going to get damaged there. Okay, that was way too late on the brakes. Somehow it worked. Where is he? He's behind me. Okay. It's good for me. Get that second apex. There it is. P3. That's better than what we were in qualifying. A little bit deep again. Come on, Paul.
Come on, this guy's just in our way. Big push now, let's fight our way past.
You got it, buddy. Anything you say, we are on it.
Looks like there's one on your tail. Start defending your position. Cover the inside line in the braking areas.
I'm going to worry about the one behind us. He is way back. Stick on him, we'll nail him on the straight. That's what I think. Use our curves and we'll nail this son of a bitch on the next straight. I'll drive straight into the back of him on the corner. Give me that curves boost. This is it. Get in that slipstream. It's way overpowered. Neck and neck into the corner. Got him. Yeah. Sweet move. Cut him off before he comes back at me. Alright, there's P1. Let's go get him. Let's go and get this guy. Smithy, if you want to get this game, I warn you now, it takes practice to play this game. You have to treat the AI like they're real people, because if you take a lunge at them from like 100 meters back and they don't know you're coming, they'll just continue to turn in on you, and then you'll hit them, you'll suffer damage. Rage is real. You wait until next week at Monaco. Next race at Monaco, I think it is. Boy, that's going to be where the Hellion Rage comes out, I think. Because I've never finished a race at Monaco on this game yet, because the AI are just so viciously dumb there. He's right there. We could be in with a shot at this in the next couple of laps. A little bit deep. Don't take the curb like they do, he'll just spin me.
You're right behind the leaders, just 1 second behind. Keep pushing, you can do him.
Okay, look at the track, Paul.
Think about where he's slower than you. Keep pushing and see if you can take him under braking into the slow corners.
Get that understeer in his airflow. God, does that make us go wide. Next lap, we're going to have him, I think. Careful not to run into his backside here. We can go so much faster than this guy. He might have the advantage on us in the fast corners, but we can get him through the slower stuff, I feel. Oh, he is just acing that traction now. He's acing the traction. We are going to have a fight with this guy, I can feel it. Yeah, we figured that out already, boy. You don't have to tell us. We are going to have a go at him right at the end of this straight. Oh, we are up close and personal with his back wing, ain't we? We are right there. Dive under him here, he'll just make me spin off. That curves boost. Slipstream away. Here I come, boy. Here I come. Here I come. Ready or not, here I come. There we go. I have to know where to go. Left him nowhere to go, and we took the lead off him. Can we keep him behind us? That's the question. Can we not spin would be an even bigger question. He's going with us, ain't he? He is sticking with us. We are not going to drop him easily, I don't think. Push to get away from him. Okay, we made a bit of a gap through that first sector. That was quite a good first sector, I think. Oh yeah, we pulled out quite nicely on him in that first sector. We just got to focus, build the lead, not do anything stupid, and hopefully we'll have this race. Just keep it smooth on acceleration, smooth on brakes and turning. Don't spin her into the wall, and we should be good, I think. But you can... Jesus. I say that, and then I miss a braking zone like an absolute idiot. Yeah, we got this, sure. I'm still my own worst enemy when it comes to this game, because I go and do something stupid like floor the throttle too early, and I end up full 360 spin into the tires. Jesus, missed the apex. I'll start missing apexes. Oh, he's coming back at us. He's better through that final sector. We got him in the first two, I think, but he's better in the last one. It's the way it seems to be at this track. I can't get that last sector quite right, but I can get these first two. I love how these corners are so fast and sweeping. It's got a really nice flow to it, this track. This would be awesome as a twilight race, like Abu Dhabi is in F1. Then again, do they have street lights here? Don't know. If they don't, they should have. Because this would be an awesome venue for a night race. Talking about the night moves. Okay, fell to go a bit there. That's not good. Leave the singing to other people, Paul. You just focus on the driving. Driving and drumming, that's your two things in life. Well, I mean, game driving and drumming.
Okay,
leave the singing to the people who can sing.
That puts us in a good championship point position.
Did he just say we're in P4? We're in P4, are we? We're in P1. Unless I'm reading the screen wrong. Pretty sure we're leading this race. I'm pretty sure he just said we were in P4. I think he needs to go back and have another look at some of the replays.
You're leading by 3 seconds over second place, that's great. Keep pushing, keep
Did he say we're in P4? I'm pretty sure he said you're in P4, that puts us in a good championship points position. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm in P1. I think I need to sack my race engine here. Smooth as silk. It's the key to winning in this game. Be smooth as silk. Don't be too aggressive. Gotta wait for your chances. We took ours and he didn't have an answer for us because we shoved him on the dirt. Oh, this makes up for our qualifying cock-up, don't it? Where we thought we had pole and turned out we were 2 seconds slower than we needed to be. We don't have this one yet. You're never more than a split second away from spinning this car into the barriers. I don't mind telling you that. I've done it plenty of times. You get cocky, you get too comfortable, and then you end up crashing. Yeah, you see, you made a mistake, got too wide.
Nice one, that was the fastest lap of the race.
And somehow going wide gets me the fastest lap of the race. Don't know how that works, I'm sure. There must be a faster line through that final corner than what I've been taking, so maybe we'll get it again. We'll try that line in the next lap round. Alright, curves it, buddy. Curves it down the straight there. Curves. We don't have the durs, but we got the curves. Oh, a little bit more brake might be a good idea, Paul. Just a little bit there. A little bit of more steering input.
P2 is 7 seconds behind. Great job. Keep pushing.
Yeah, I'm pushing quite hard. We know that he could still win this race. Ain't over till it's over in racing. Well, that was a fucking twat move to do, wasn't it?
It looks like you've got some suspension damage. We do need to
Well,
look at it first.
that was a twat move, Paul. Now I'm gonna have to pit twice. That was a really fucking stupid move. Son of a bitch.
Go, go, go.
Son of a bitch. Now we're just falling down the order now. And we gotta take a mandatory tyre pit stop too. Now we are really going to have to fight to rescue the position because I'm a fucking idiot who can't brake properly for a corner. Still, we needed to get that damage fixed and we were right at the pit, so it made sense. Reinforces my point, you are never more than a split second away from a spin in this game. You put that throttle down just a split second too much and round you go into the tyre wall. Well, now we got to fight on our hands, don't we? We might just have to do some damage limitation on this. I have to hold my hands up. I did a stupid thing there. Did not want to be back amongst these guys. Still, at least I kept the wheels on.
Driver ahead and extended his lead to 1 second. You can still catch him.
Son of a bitch, Paul! Fucking hell, that was way too fucking aggressive. That is not what we need right now, Paul. That is not what is required. Keep your head on. There we go.
Nice overtaking. Great work.
That's how you get a goddamn late lunch. That's how it's done. We're not out of the points yet. Well, we are out of the points, but we're not out of the picture for points.
This is great stuff. him up and squeeze past.
Squeeze past him like a fucking slip top machine. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have him right here. Gonna come back at us. Don't close the door too much. Well, we got nothing to lose. Let's go balls to the wall for it. Gonna have to race him. Oh wow, he's gonna come straight back at us. He's really fighting us for this, ain't he? Frighten us off the road. How about that? Listen, you fucking bitch, you're beaten. Don't tip me into a spin. Let's be sensible about this. You need to pit me. God, get on the throttle, man. You're way too slow through that corner. Gotta take this guy before we'll take him right here. Straight down him. Oh, we need to get some points. Might not win this race, but we sure as hell can limit the damage. We've got to go a bit Seb Vettel on this. Oh yeah, we'll give it to Safinga at the end of the race if we win. My name is Sebastian. I lost my audio there. Yes, boys. Number 1. I don't think. I prefer Jensen. I prefer Jensen, Kimi and Fernando, to be honest. To Seb. I don't like Seb Vettel. Just personal preference, I find him a little bit boring and annoying.
He will force an error, so let's just wait for him to make a mistake.
But unusually, I'm not all that much of a Lewis Hamilton fan either. Used to be, but
Okay,
not so much.
this lap, box this lap. Mandatory tyre change needed. You must come in now.
Yeah, is everybody coming in now? Because if I can stretch it out, I might just do that. Okay, well, we can stretch it out another couple of laps, I think.
Your teammates in second place. We're looking good out there for the point.
Yeah, let's see. As long as I pit before the end of the race, I think I should be okay. If I don't pit before the end of the race, I'll get disqualified, so we're going to leave it about as late as I dare. See if we can limit the damage on this. I don't know, is that the right strategy? Should I have pitted? Because if I spin it again, all of this is for nothing, basically. I have to think about this. Best thing to do, pit now, get the tyres over with, or do I leave it till later in the race? I really don't know. Well, we still got some good grip, so I think we leave it for now.
That was a sweet move.
How much
Great
further we
stuff.
can do. He's going to cut straight back underneath us, ain't he? Okay, well, I mean... Well, I guess he wanted the position quite badly. I will remember that for always, you motherfucker. You gotta know when you're beaten, buddy. It's no good just driving around the outside of someone and hope they're not gonna be there, because I'm still there. Well, you are gonna pay for that. Elliot never forgets a racer who hits him. Seriously, your best bet right now, buddy. You're gonna pit, because if I catch you, you're gonna eat shit. I am in no mood for taking prisoners with pricks like you on the track. You just wait till I catch you. I am gonna catch you. When I catch you, you are gonna wish you had never pitted me into a spin. That's how much I can push there. Come on, Hellion. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get him and we are gonna make him wish he'd never been born for that. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna fucking yield to you this time, mate. I'll fight you all the way for this position if I have to. I'm in no mood for your shit tonight. You might as well just fuck off out of it. Okay, well, that's not the best way to approach a corner. Son of a bitch.
You're currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Keep it up.
I don't know what to do. Do I pit now or do I wait until later and hope that I pull out a gap? I don't know what strategy to adopt for this. Or I could spin it again like a fucking idiot. I could do that instead. Man almighty, I can't attack those curves. Don't fucking come down onto my line, you fucking asshole prick. They fucking recognize when you're there. You know, that probably wasn't an overtaking place, but fuck me, he's got mirrors on his car. I mean, P7. How far can these tyres go before they'll go off the cliff, I wonder? Will they go off a cliff? I've never run particularly long in this game. Can we stretch it, I wonder? Alright, he can't pit it. Or has he pitted? No, I don't know who around me has pitted and who hasn't. That's the thing. God, that move. Sweet move. Can we get this guy before the end of the straight? I'm gonna try. Try a late break. Yeah! Nice move. Gave him no space. I might pit next time round. And we need a lap of our lives right now. We need to pull the lap of our lives out right here and now. Need 7/10. We're going to come out outside the points if we pit. Board here and now. Teammates in the pit box, we're going to have to go another lap. Holy shit, that was an amazing lap. It took 2 seconds out of my best. I don't know where the hell I found that time from. Alright, we're going to pit next time round. Pass him, it's going to be for the lead, but it's not going to be legit for the lead because I got to make a proper pit stop. But gonna hassle him. That's for damn sure. Fight till the end and never give up. Go for tires. Soft, soft, soft. All right, tires it is. Let's see where we come out. Take some water while we're doing this. I might yet have built up enough of a gap to come out in the points, so all is not lost yet.
We've blown the clutch, so this could be a showstopper. We don't know yet, so just hold there and I'll let you know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Last thing I need is a reliability problem. Now, come on, guys.
Go.
Do you even change the tires? Am I going to have to pit again? Did they change the tires? Tell me they changed. They did change the tires.
Focus on those braking markers. Stay sharp. You can do it.
Alright, let's limit the damage of that spin. Let's get some serious points on the board if we can.
Great pass.
Got no choice, we just got to go for it now. Just got to go for it and not spin. That's all we can do. Come on, Paul. We're in P8. That's not the end of the world. P8 is not the end of the world, so we can still get some good solid points from here. We might even get a top 5 from here. It's gonna be bittersweet though, because I should have won this race. I had this race won and I fucking spun it like a wheel of fortune, Sim. No one to blame but myself. Just have to hope that race 2 goes better. Have to do better in the sprint race. That's all we can do. I'll monster the fuck out of this.
Right on his tail. Pile on the pressure and force him into a mistake.
Fuck me, I got an itch and a half on my hand. That's not a good thing to have when you're racing with a controller. Probably not a good thing to have when you're driving in a racing game at all, full stop actually, but son of a bitch. Now? Really? Choose now to itch? You've had all day to itch, you choose now when I really need my hands the most to itch. Alright, cuz take our teammate. Madness number 1 coming through. Nice move, Paul. That's how it's done, buddy. That's how you do it. Leave him high and dry and then stick him in the back.
This is great. You're on him like a cheap suit. Keep him under pressure.
Like a cheap suit. We know we're goddamn near him yet, but don't worry. Because I will be if I don't fuck up my braking. If any of these guys have still got a pit, that'll make it interesting. I'm going to say they've probably all pitted and it's not necessary for them to pit again, so gonna have to overtake them on the track. If we can do it without running into the back of them, then that's gonna be a bonus. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Son of a bitch. Did I just make him retire from the race? Shit. Oh well, hey, you know what? We came out of it okay. That's all that matters, right? We didn't get any damage. We didn't get any damage. That's the important thing. It's all that matters. I'm such a bitch for that. I just fucked his race totally up, but hey, you know what? We're fine.
Great job out there. Great move.
That was very Maldonado of me. I should really have backed off for that.
getting underneath you. Cover that inside line.
You know what? It's done. Let's just get our mind back on the job. Alright, cars are having a pit here. We might yet end this race on the podium. They're back markers, so guy on the podium is the guy we got to overtake. Right in front of us.
Teammates up to P6 now, looking good for some championship points.
Come on, Paul. Podium's on, buddy. You can take it.
Closer all the time. This is great stuff. Come on, you can take him. Line up your move and get it on.
We're gonna have you at the end of this straight, I fancy. Get that curves, get that slipstream. Gonna stick one on him and a braking. Come on. Nice move, Paul. Sweet as anything. Got a hell of a gap to close down until P2. 9 seconds. 11 laps to go. Or 10 and a bit laps to go. That might be a bit of an ask, but we are not giving up, that's for sure. We are sure as hell not giving up today. That ain't my style.
Nice pace. Just try and pick it up a little bit. You're very consistent. Now you can just dig out a few extra tenths of a second.
Keep it on the track, Paul. Don't worry about looking behind you. Just focus on the front. Front is all that matters. I don't want you to worry about what's behind you. We are closing him down quite a knots, ain't we? .1 seconds. We gotta nail everything if we're gonna get second place. All there is to it now. Wind's gone. Let's just focus on trying to get that second off him. terrible audio breakup in my headset. I don't know if my controller's on the way out or whether my headset's on the way out or what, but something is really creaking there. That was a better last corner. There he is.
The gap to P2 is 5 seconds. Focus on the lap time. Try and keep catching him.
5 seconds. Can we do this? We want a hell of a recovery if we can get second place out of this. Come on, ball. Right there, 3.9. We can have this guy. We can have him. We can finish second. Just ignore the audio lag in my headset. My mic cuts out, then I'm just gonna have to pretend that you can hear me. Make it up in your heads if my mic cuts out. That's been happening the last couple of days, so.
Just 3 seconds now to second place. Keep pushing.
Oh, we are coming at this guy like a fucking Exocet missile. We are coming right at you, buddy. There is nowhere for you to hide. We want second. There he is, there's second place. Right on it. I don't know how far ahead of him the leader is, but I think that's well gone out of our grasp. Yeah, I'm glad you can still hear me there, Smithy. I don't know, the last couple of days my headset's been having some issues going on. I'm not quite sure whether it's my controller's been playing up or my headset amp's been playing up. But as long as it's all working now, then that's fine and dandy. Double basing with my feet while I'm doing this. I'm really tense for this. I'm really tetchy. This is actually probably the best double bass pedaling I've ever done in my life. Maybe I need to be playing video games while I play drums. Well, we're gonna have this guy within the next couple of laps, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I can't even see the race leader on the map, so I'm going to assume that he's well gone. Second's going to be the best we're going to be able to do today, but from a championship position, it's not a disaster. Just disappointing for me personally, because I had the race quite comfortably. And I pressed the accelerator just a, what, a couple of tenths of a second too soon, too hard. Spun around into the barrier and damaged the wing.
Probe for weaknesses now, mate. Where is he slow? Come on, you can do it.
Right here's going to be it for second. Right with his slipstream. All we got to do is get him into braking. as late as I dare for this corner. I know he's going to be on the outside of me, so give him the space through here. Oh yeah, you want it side by side, huh? You want it side by side.
Keep pushing.
You want this second place badly, don't you? Well, I got a newsflash for you, buddy. It's mine. So live with it. "13 seconds. Yeah, we're not going to close 13 seconds with the laps we've got left, so just hold second and hope that we don't make any more balls ups. This guy wants this position as badly as we do. Of course he does.
A little bit of pressure from the guy behind, so maybe time to start covering the inside line.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got this guy.
Consistent. Now just try and string together a few faster laps to catch the cars in front.
I'm going to stop looking behind me again, because to focus ahead. I'm nailing that first corner. I'm loving that. Love this section here. You just flick it left to right. Tap the brakes. Get back on the gas for a little bit. Get in. Take the apex. Get on the throttle. I'm in the red helmet today, apparently. But I bet for the second race that's a different colour. That'll be yellow or something like that. Oh, way. Wow, that was way too early on that corner. I wasn't as far down the straight as I thought I was. Actually thinking about it, being second in this race would work out quite well, because then I'd gain a place on the grid. So that wouldn't be the end of the world. We'd take some decent championship points for second place too, so all is not too bad, all things considered, but just can't help but think what the fuck I was doing to spin that car there. Or what the hell I'm doing to fuck that corner up so bad. Jesus. I made such a mess of that corner. Nose on a straight, never good. I love the brake lock mechanic on this, it's so realistic. It actually feels proper. The only thing that I think they could have implemented maybe was flat spotting the tyre a bit better. I've not seen flat spotting on the tyre yet when you lock a brake, so maybe that's because I don't lock my brakes very often that I've not really noticed it. I don't know. I mean, as I can tell you, some of the physics on this game are not necessarily the most realistic. Now, especially the way the AI drives sometimes. They can take corners that you can only ever dream of taking sometimes, so... But, you know, it has its moans, this game, but I enjoy playing it. I find it addictive. Sure, I rage at the AI sometimes, because I find them to be... I don't know, they don't acknowledge that you're there so much. And, like, they just carry on doing their thing when you're trying to overtake them. And Especially when you're trying to get through lapped traffic, when you're coming up against back markers. Like, they do not know what blue flags are. And I have the flags turned on, but they just keep racing me like I'm down the field with them, even if I'm leading the race. It's probably my biggest peeve so far. That and the fact that sometimes off the start line they'll go and then they'll just slam the friggin' brakes on, and then I don't have time to react and I drive into the back of them. And you'll probably see that at Monaco next weekend in the next round, because Monaco track being what it is, there's nowhere to go really when it happens. You have to be so quick with your reactions that I guarantee you I will probably spend more time in the pits at that race than I do on track. It's going to be a bad weekend, which is why we need to maximize our championship points this weekend and the races after it too, because I know for a fact Monaco is going to be such a bad race for me. So many crashes, but hey, c'est la vie, that's life. What are you going to do? I'll be spending most of the week practicing it. Like, that's going to make any difference, because you're still putting a lot of faith in the AI to behave itself, and they don't at this game. Oh, we got that gap down to 9 seconds. I mean, we were really pushing him, weren't we? 2 laps to go. Oh, wow, I thought I was going to spin that then. I way attacked that curve too much. Way too much curve. That is to a ridiculous extent. I can't attack the curves that much. These curve markers. The AI can do that just fine, but if I try that, I will spin. You always rage end off. Oh, Smithy, you know me so well. You know me so damn well. Actually, fun fact, okay. The game that I have raged most at in my life, I think, was probably Comic Zone back on the Sega in about 95. I, to this day, have never been able to finish Comic Zone. We have it on the PS3 downstairs, and I just, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to finish that game. I remember crying as a kid because I couldn't finish it. I actually had tears. That was like the proper start of my video game life of rage. That one game brought it on. It's just stuck with me to this day. You know, I can't get rid of it now. So why bother trying, right? Just accept that I'm angry at video games, and if I can kill people at video games, then AI people in video games will die through my rage. Mostly on GTA, I take my rage out. It's a miracle there's anybody left alive in Los Santos after I've finished there, to be honest. Alright, final lap of this main race. We're gonna finish P2 unless I do something fucking completely stupid on this lap. So don't rule it out. Don't rule it out at all. Comic Zone was an awesome game. One of the best games I've ever played. But my god, I was so crap at figuring shit out on it. I love the music to it too. I still have that music on YouTube somewhere. It's one of my favorite game themes. Actually, between you and me, Smithy, I thought that was probably the best game on the Mega Drive. I thought Comic Zone was even better a game to play than Sonic games were. I'm sure anybody who heard me play it probably thought differently, because, my god, how can one person have so much anger when he's playing a video game? Doesn't make sense, really. But that's me. And there are plenty of people to confirm how angry I am when I play video games. Let's bring it over here. Second place it is. what can you say? I should have won that. I should have won that race, but I did a stupid thing. I spun at a place I shouldn't have spun. All I could do was second, which is annoying. Gaming's come so... yeah, it has. If you take the graphics of, like, I don't know, even say 10 years ago, right? The graphics of games 10 years ago and compare them to how this looks, or how next-gen GTA 5 looks, especially on PC when you can play it in 60 frames per second. It's so amazing to think that 10 years ago we were playing something so pixelated, and now look at what we get. Where's it gonna go next? That's the question. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the Oculus Rift. How many copies of PES did you go through in the end? Millions. Millions. They could probably recycle a whole rainforest out of the amount of copies of PES I got through, especially 2008. I think it was something like 8 copies of 2008 and 4 copies of 2013, and none of them were my fault. None of them were my fault because cheating AI, cheating referees, stupid linesmen, hacks, you know. PES had to die. Multiple times. PES had to die. It was essential. It's the one game that I have actually physically smashed to bits. Alright, I'm going to take a brief pause and I will be back for race 2, where we're going to try to go for victory from 7th on the grid. Okay, so, race 2. P7 on the grid. Let's see what we can do.
Concentrate on the lights, let's make a great start and make up for it.
That's not the best start. Alright, we're going to give you room. No point crashing on the first lap. Son of a fucking bitch. Do you know what, right? They're programmed to hit you sometimes. I know that it's a fast corner and shit like that, but I was trying not to hit the car in front, and then that fucking idiot just drives straight in and takes my right rear wheel off. That is the thing that fucking annoys me about this game. It's so addictive, but the AI is such fucking idiots sometimes. They just don't recognize what's going on around them on track. You spend half the game becoming their personal battering ram. So fucking ridiculous. Alright, I'm not restarting this though unless, like, I literally lose a wheel like I did then. because otherwise it gets ridiculous. We want to try and keep it real. But we're in with a chance of second here already from 7th on the grid. Is he still outside? Nope, we got him. We got him. Alright, head to head for the race lead on lap 1. To spin it here this time. Make a fucking stupid mistake like that. I feel this race is winnable.
Get a good run out on the last corner and slipstream past him on the straight.
Well, I mean, it's winnable if I don't fucking forget to brake for corners. It's winnable then. Just quickly, by the way, obviously I'm using a slightly different camera angle to what I've been using the last couple of streams I've done. Personally, I think this is better because you can actually see my face. I'll focus on the track. I mean, what do you think? Better camera angle? See the face cam? I think so. Here we go, race lead coming up. There we go, we're in the lead. Try not to fuck it up this time. Yeah, we're clear in the lead. Alright, let's do what we didn't do in the last race and let's keep it smooth, shall we? Because this time we don't need to pit, so it'll be really costly to make a mistake in this race. Yeah. And on another point, the Formula 1 season's just a few weeks away. Excited about that. Personally, I'm not so sure anymore, to be honest. I mean, it's probably going to be more of the same, and it's going to be Mercedes and Ferrari fighting it out at best. And the changes they're bringing in for next year with this new Halo system, I don't agree with, to be honest. I think it looks stupid. They say it's improving safety, I'm not so sure it does, but... And it splits opinion amongst the drivers too. So if the drivers can't unanimously agree on it, then that tells me that you can't enforce it. Because you have to listen to the drivers when you're making rules, first and foremost, I believe. Alright, we are pulling... Oh, Jesus, Paul, there's a corner there. There is a corner there, just FYI. Just so you know you're heading towards a corner. You might want to apply a little bit of brake. Got it, Paul. Thanks for the advice. No wonder I crashed so much, is it? I fucking remember there was a corner. Oh dear God. I make myself laugh sometimes. here. Nose in. Don't attack the curb on the inside. Ride it on the outside, and away we go. So yeah, going back to a gaming future for a minute, they're bringing out this thing called the Oculus Rift, which is like a pair of goggles, or like a visor you put on. And you play games with it, and it actually like is playing in the game in virtual reality. It's like you're in the game. You can like properly look around and see everything around you in 3D. I've seen videos of it, and it is amazing to think that that's like right here with us. That's way too slow for that corner ball. I mean, that would feel so strange to play though, like to actually immerse yourself in the game just because you're wearing a visor. I mean, imagine this game, Project Cars, or GTA, or Forza, or FIFA, playing an Oculus Rift headset. Like, how amazing would that be? I tell you, technology sometimes is so exciting with what they can actually do. In the meantime, here we are in this race while they're coming out with all this amazing technology, and we're here in this race and we're not going as fast as we might. Yeah, I mean COD with an Oculus Rift. I mean, for most people that would be entertaining, but for how crap I am at COD, that would just scare the living shit out of me. I would jump at the first sight of anybody coming round the corner. Because I am awful at COD. Not very good at this, to be honest, but better at this than I am COD. You play COD, I'll stick to racing games. You remember the Crysis, right? Crysis incident where I wisely decided to try Crysis 3, and look how I got my ass handed to me.
That's a strong pace. Your lead is increasing. Keep up the great work.
We just hold this position, we should be A-okay. We said that in the last race, didn't we, Paul? Yes, we did. And look what happened there. Just keep it sensible. Keeping it sensible is the way to go. I've got hiccups as I'm doing this. That's bad. That's all bad. Having hiccups while you're doing a racing game, needing to concentrate, is bad. I don't know how F1 drivers focus for so long. Like, I almost fucking spun it there. Just coming out of that corner 6 laps into a race on a computer game. They do it for like 50, 60, 70 laps. 2 hours they're driving those cars sometimes. The consistency and the mental strength that requires.
That's a 5-second gap on T2.
I don't know, because there's people already using the Oculus Rift. I've seen videos of it, but it's not like in the shops yet, I don't think. Probably never will be in the shops. It's probably going to be something you have to buy online. I don't know. Google it when you get 5 minutes. It's called an Oculus Rift. Oculus Rift. And it is one hell of an
Great
amazing
job,
bit of
that's great
equipment, I
pace.
can tell you.
Don't switch off. We're building a really good gap now to second. Keep it up.
I'd love one, but affording it would be an issue. I really love this track though. It's such an attacking track. You can really have a go at the corners. Especially in the fast bits. Carrying the speed on this track is amazing feeling. If this is a Tilke track, a Herman Tilke track, then he's actually designed two tracks I like now. Has the feel of a Tilke track when the corners tighten like this. Is this even a real racetrack? I presume so.
You're on another level. Keep building that gap. Keep up the good work.
I guess this is a real racetracking, right? It's on Project Cars. I don't think there's too many fictional racetracks on this game. I mean, this bit definitely feels like it's from Bahrain or something. The Sakhir circuit. I'm going to say this track is a Tilke track.
We're in a good place. Keep it up.
Seven seconds in front, so let's do what we couldn't do in the last race and finish the job, Paul. I'm so inconsistent at that last corner, it's not even funny.
Lovely driving. The pace is very strong. We're building a good gap to second.
I'm getting used to it, I think. I'm getting used to it. I mean, it's hard to talk and drive this game because you really need to concentrate at this game, but it's not too bad actually. Just Cause 3 is probably the fun of game industry. But I'm thinking I might be getting Dark Souls 3 when it comes out. Dark Souls 2 was a very streamable game, so I may stream that, and I'm thinking if I finish the main storyline of Borderlands pre-sequel anytime soon, when you finish that game you go into hard mode and play it all over again. Shit, there goes my battery cable. That's not good. So I'm thinking I might stream that in hard mode, because that's going to be a fail-filled opportunity that should give everybody a good laugh. Everybody likes to see fails on the internet, right? Well, Borderlands in hard mode. It's got fail written all over it with Mr. Paul Hellion. Or the Lord Hellion, if you want to go off my stream name. I wonder if Dubai actually looks like that. I'm going to say they've probably taken a few liberties with the skyline over there. See, with this last corner, 1 minute I can take it really tight, and then the next minute, shit, I didn't need to do that. Didn't want to press the curse button. Fuck. Oh, well, I don't think it makes too much difference. We're holding about a 7-second lead, so if we can keep him there, I'll be happy. Keep him there and I'll be happy. Bloody hell, mate. 7 bloody seconds, you need a Foster's lair. Murray Walker. And there goes Mansell. There's an idea for like a DLC for this game. Get Murray Walker commentating on it. That would make this game so much epic. Murray Walker commentary.
You have a 10-second lead over P2, great job. Focus on your lap time, no mistakes.
Yeah! Focus on your lap time, no mistakes. What, you mean like we did in the last race? Oh yeah, because we really got that right, didn't we? No mistakes. You forget who you're talking to sometimes. You're just the cushy engineer sits in the pit wall and radio messages, whereas me, I fucking take corners like that and balls everything up. No mistakes, he says. Sure. Fine, yeah. It's like you don't know me at all. See, that's just not a good way to attack a corner. Got enough aftershave. I have a lot of aftershaves. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a tart when it comes to aftershaves. But I believe that, you know, smell good, feel good. I feel good. Da, 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 da. I knew that I would now. I feel good. It's probably not the lyrics to a very famous song that I just ballsed up. Shh. No one needs to know. Ain't nobody gonna know. I feel like I've nearly finished this race. We're only halfway through it.
Looking good out there.
Taking my eyes off the road again. Big mistake. Don't take your eyes off the road, Mr. Paul. You'll crash if you take your eyes off the road. I don't know what accent that was supposed to be, but it was a shit. You'd better not shit on my plate, you son of a bitch. I don't even know the lady and she's calling me son of a bitch. You can always feel this car when it's getting ready to spin. It starts to slide so much at the rear. It looks like it's about to rain here. Fucking hell. Don't worry about the sky, Paul. If it rains, it rains. Like, fucking worry about the racetrack. And try not to break the car by hitting the curbs too hard. Paul. You got this. Have a bit of faith, buddy. Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves? Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
That's great pace. Love your work.
Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves? Why don't you dig how beautiful it is out here? Why don't you say something righteous and helpful for a change? Crap. Is that rain or is it? I think it's just getting dark. Come on, we're in the desert in Dubai. It cannot possibly rain. Come on. I don't know what the annual rainfall is in Dubai, but I really wouldn't have thought it would be that high. Lap 14. 10 laps to go. Fucking that up like a son of a bitch. Fucking that up like a fucking hooker. Wow, you see that on the camera? There's a hell of a scrap going on back there behind second place. Like the whole race is having a major fight behind them. I'm clear of him, he's clear of the rest of the pack, and then everybody's having a free-for-all. Kinda wish I was involved in that a little bit. So far this atones for the last race, so we're happy. Think happy thoughts and happy things will happen. Which is complete bullshit, it doesn't work like that. But we can dream. We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Great driving, mate. Pace is really good. We're building a nice gap to second place now. Keep up the good work.
It's always nice to have nice words from your race engineer. What does he say about forgetting to brake for the first corner? Well, he says, Paul, you're a fucking idiot. You need to brake for the first corner. Don't judge me. Please, race engineer. Okay, that is not what we need. Low speed spinning. Jesus. This game, it'll make you spin in so many ways, it actually makes your head spin to think about. I've just realised I carried the same helmet through the two races. That doesn't normally happen. Normally he changes helmet colour. Take our time with the throttle because we don't want to risk spinning it. 0.999. How about that for a sector time? Call the police. I guess we are going to have a twilight race here in Dubai after all. And I guess I'm going to drive off the track while I'm enjoying the scenery. Are we going to have problems with sun glare again at this corner? Possibly.
Great job.
Strong pace, great job. You're right, boy. All the time in the world. Let's just be gentle and stroke the car home. And maybe if I get a bit of time, I'll show you my new favourite toy in this game. Have a quick stint with that. Because I downloaded a new DLC for this game the other day. So stick around when this race is done and maybe I'll have a go in that for half an hour or so. Maybe I've got to finish this race first. That's probably a gimme.
Lovely driving out there, that's great pace. We're building a good clean gap to second place now. Keep up the good work.
What are we in front? 11.9-ish seconds. Don't take your eye off the racing line. Don't do a Len Goodman. Most of you probably don't even know who Len Goodman is, but some of the rare few who may just appreciate the joke of what I just did there. And when he fucks it up epic. There's about 5.5 laps left, so there is plenty of time for me to bin this car yet. Fucking hell, just like that. It's too much time worrying about how many laps I've got. Forgetting to drive the car. Forgetting to drive the car. Things a racing driver should never do. 1. Forget to drive the car. It's kind of the biggie, really, isn't it? List of things a racing driver should never do. Forget to drive the car. So let's just stick to concentrating on driving the car. And then we won't crash.
Great work, mate. The pace is really strong. No mistakes. We're building a good gap to second.
I'm on my way. Out on my own again. I'm on my way. Out on the road again. When I remember back to how the things just used to be, and I was stuck inside a shroud of misery. I thought I disappeared so deep inside myself, I couldn't find a way to break away my hell. Oh, understeer. Really feeling the effects of tyre wear. A bit tardy, a bit untidy, little bit clumsy, so we need to clamp down, don't we? Yes, we do. Need to get better, Paul. I can really feel this car sliding. Slipping and sliding and scraping its bottom on the floor, that's what I can feel.
You look strong out there. Stay focused and keep building the lead.
More to go here in Dubai. Wow, it is getting quite hard to see the racing line here. Really getting dark here in Dubai. We have 14 seconds, so we don't need to push. We can just take it for a stroll. Make sure we bring the car home over the next 3 laps.
Great work out there. Pace is really strong. We're pulling a good gap to second.
Just take it easy now. Need to push it. wonder how that big battle further down the field's coming on. That was quite the train of cars, weren't it? What was going on back there for third? There's about 12 cars in that or something. Nice and steady now. Nice and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, boys. James May. Captain Slow. Motto for life. Slow and steady wins the race. Not necessarily always true, but we certainly don't need to be driving flat out at this stage. 2 laps to go. Let's lift and coast. We got the time in hand, let's lift and coast it to victory. Well, F1 season, I don't know. I just worry that it's going to be more of the same, you know?
We could do with a bigger gap to second place.
No, we couldn't. We got it in.
Try and string out some good laps and fill that gap.
The thing is, if anybody's going to take the fight to Mercedes, it's going to be Vettel. And I don't like Vettel. I'm not mad keen on either of the Mercedes drivers, but anyone else but Vettel. If Raikkonen could win the World Championship, I'd be ecstatic. I love Raikkonen. Followed his career pretty much from day one. Think he's an amazing driver who just needs to have the car underneath him, and I think this season they'll give him the car. I think he'll be a bit more of a threat this year. But anybody but Seb. No, the cars don't sound the same these days. For me, an F1 car will never sound better than it did in like 2004, 2005, where they were the V10s pumping out 19,000 RPM. Like 950 odd brake horsepower, probably nearer 1,000 brake horsepower by the end of 2005. They screamed, they hissed under braking, and then I drove off the track. But they sounded amazing. Today they just sound like glorified vacuum cleaners. And they look stupid, and you know, the tyres don't last 5 minutes worth of damn, basically. They got it wrong. They have gone the wrong way with F1. They really have. I don't get the same enjoyment out of it as I used to. I mean, I still enjoy watching it, but I don't know. Yes! Victorious! Give it the finger. Little finger. Whew! That makes up for that catastrophe from the first race where I spun out of the lead, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Justice has been done. Alright, that's round 2 finished. But this is not the end of the stream this week, because we got a bit of time remaining, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and show you my new toy that I downloaded whilst I'm messaging. And you know what? My battery's fine, I don't need that plugged in. Alright, so I think we can hit continue to go through to the championship results. 17 points! Victory Motorsports. What a poorly named team, they only came second. Where'd my teammate come? Came 9th. Nicholas Zinzius is my teammate for this season, apparently. How about that? Well, there we have it. Race 2, finished second. Finished first, sorry. Race 1, I should have won race 1. I ballsed up. I really should have won race 1. Driving like a dick and spinning it. I got 4 bonus points though for the 2 fastest laps, so that's good. And I have a healthy championship lead. At the moment, I have a healthy championship lead. That is to say, next week is Monaco. And after that, next week, I will not have such a healthy championship lead because I will not win at Monaco. Or if I do, it will be the biggest miracle in racing sim history. Because I cannot finish a race there at Monaco. I love the track. I've been following that track ever since I got into Formula 1 about 17 years ago now, probably. Something ridiculous like that. 2001. 15 years. And I used to be good at it. When I played Formula 1 2001, I could race at Monaco. I could handle the game. But then I stopped playing F1 games on a regular basis. And now I go back to Monaco. I can't drive there. I can't do it. I got an invite to an invitational event. Great win, tough battle, happy with the result, hope you are too. No, I'm not, because I should have fucking won. Should have won. Alright, so, very quickly, we're just going to pop into free practice. And actually, just for the laughs, it's called as your circuit on this game, but it is effectively Monaco. It's the exact same circuit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this car, Formula Renault 3.5. It's a V8 car, and I love it. It doesn't have like the overhead camera angle, so I have to drive it with the visor cam, which is a whole new challenge. But you know, let's see if we can do, like, say 10 laps. Do 10 laps without crashing. Let's see if we can do that. 10 laps at Monaco in a Formula Renault 3.5 without crashing. Whilst we wait for that, let us have a drink of our water. So, this is the camera angle we want. Oh well, we've already hit the fucking barrier. 10 laps without hitting the barrier. First thing we do is hit the fucking barrier, and I've cut the corner. And I've hit the barrier again. I have to race this next weekend. I have to race this next weekend. Only being a Formula. Damn, that Nvidia sign gets me every damn time. It's always there. Failed already. We failed. Yes! We failed already. 10 laps I've got to do with this. I haven't got to do 10 laps, but... Actually, let's do this legit. Let's not do what they do in this game. Let's stay within the pit lane line. The idea of that yellow line is it's to stop you cutting straight out of the pits on the track, because before they adjust the circuit layout, the pit exit basically feed out onto the start-finish straight, whereas now it's inside of the sand of what happened. I didn't crash. I didn't went off down the escape road. Let's Rosberg out of there and get going again. Counting that as a crash. I didn't hit the crash. Technicality. I just the braking zone. So yeah, the pit exit literally used directly out onto the racing line on the start-finish straight. So now I just did that, but on this game nobody seems to follow. Everybody cuts it, which like would be insta penalty in a Formula 1 race. I believe these days you get a 10-second penalty. Maybe, I don't know what the rules are now. But if anybody's interested, this is what an F1, because this is basically like an F1 car, just with a lot less. This is what an F1 driver sees, is their point of view. And as you can see, there's not an awful lot, is there? So they have to do this for 71 Monaco Grand Prix is. 71 laps. Without sticking her in the down an escape road. From this view. Now that is why I respect F1 drivers so much. Do that for 70 laps at a lap average of about 120 something, 118 maybe they do these days. I didn't crash then either, so this is an immensely hard circuit to drive at without crashing because there is no room for. And this is what it's like in real life. Monaco is a circuit where you cannot have room to make a mistake. It's a unique challenge in motorsports these days. In here, you literally have to be one of the best. Like, you can't just rock up at Monaco and win. You have to be a very good, consistent driver been at this racetrack. We've done 2 laps and I've so things, but Tell you what, I have got an itchy nose. I can tell you that much, and it's actually making me well up. Not counting that as hitting the barrier. Or that if I hit it. Not counting that either because I didn't actually hit the barrier. It just made a sound like I did. Yeah, I can see me not talking a lot during this race, when it comes to it. I'm gonna need every ounce of concentration when it comes to this. Although having said that, I probably will be talking a lot, and saying a lot of words that people might not want to hear, because I know for a fact that even getting round the first corner on the first lap off the start is going to prove insanely difficult because the AI don't know how to drive this circuit properly. Okay, well that was a little bit close. Ah, okay, well I fucking hit the barrier. So the answer is, can I do 10 laps at Monaco without hitting the barrier? No. Who the fuck do you think I am, Fernando Alonso? Nah, mate. I can't do 10 laps of Monaco without hitting the fucking barrier. I can't even do half a lap of Monaco without hitting the fucking barrier. This is literally about the only point of the circuit where you will get up to full throttle, is here and up the hill. Getting full throttle anywhere else just... is not realistic to suggest. Couple of bites of the cherry to turn in there. Oh, missed the first apex. And drive straight into the barrier. Okay, well. Challenge failed, Paul. Can you do 10 laps of Monaco without hitting the barrier? Oh, can we do a 10th of a lap without hitting the barrier? Added to which I haven't actually put enough fuel in the car to do 10 laps apparently. In a couple of laps I'm going to be getting called in to refuel, and that was nobody's fault but mine. Okay, well that was just fucking ridiculous. I just got an award. Consistency is king. I would not describe my driving as consistency in this game. In fact, I'm the arch consistency. I'm the anti-consist. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. I crashed. I crashed into the barrier. Well, I did 6 laps. I set out to do 10. I did 6. You know what? It is what it is. Next weekend, I have to do about 70 laps across 2 races. Oh dear, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that. I really don't. But we will endeavour. Because what else can we do? Alright. That is gonna do it for tonight. This is where our Friday night stream is gonna come to an end. I hope you've all had a very good week. I hope you're all gonna join me tomorrow night for Just Cause 3. If it is updated and I can actually play it. The rate it was going, that is no guarantee at all. It has to be said. But I will be back next Saturday. Saturday will be my Project Cars racing. Yeah, it was great. It was a good fun for me too, Smithy. I tell you what, I should have won both those races. I should have goddamn won both those races, but mistakes were made. Motorsport, you make a mistake, you get punished for it. Simple as that. So, next Saturday will be my Project Cars stream. Friday, all being good, will be a Just Cause 3 stream. And Sunday, if I get the time, and maybe if I can get Eagle Eye to appear, maybe we will stream some Borderlands. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll have to wait and see on that. Alright. Have a good weekend. UK people, remember, it's Mother's Day on Sunday. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Cards, chocolates, flowers. And I will see you all tomorrow night, hopefully, for Just Cause 3. Take care.